Just want you to be safe. Here's the deal. Let me explain if you can tell him.
Okay, thank you.
If the police don't see you in the car, no DUI.
Okay, thank you.
If the police don't see you in the car, no DUI.
Okay.
I can't let you get in and drive this way.
Welcome back to the Dashman channel. A short time ago, I was downtown in my military Humvee with one of my daughters when we encountered a drunk driver. Note this car right here and see how it goes over that yellow line just a little bit there. I didn't notice that when I was driving, but as he comes and goes by me shortly coming up here, he gets really close to the side of the Humvee and then goes back over that same yellow line again. And I observed quite a bit more of that behavior. And I finally decided it was time to call and get this guy stopped and off the road.
What the heck is this?
Right here, he had slowed down and almost sideswiped me, and then he begins to pull away again. A lot of time, this kind of driving could be due to being on the phone, but I had a clear view inside the car, and he was not on his phone. Now watch here, he just hits his brakes, and again swerves over into the turn lane a little bit, and he's clearly having a problem driving.
This guy is drunk or something.
Right here, we were crossing over the interstate, so I was curious to see which way they were going to go. He continued to kind of swerve a little bit, and as you'll see here, constantly hits his brakes, seemingly for no reason. He's got a green light he's coming up on, but a lot of people, when they are drunk or inebriated, they just hit the brakes randomly because, again, they're not quite all there. So if you watch here, I'd finally seen enough to determine that I really felt like this person was inebriated or definitely having an issue. So I did place a call to report the driving, and hopefully there would be an officer in the area that could at least get them stopped, make sure they were okay.
All right, right now is Doverside Drive and Dickerson Road. At the intersection, there's a Nissan Sentra. They're driving northbound, and they really appear drunk or something. They're all over the road. They have a drive-out tag, and I'm close enough to see it because we're at the red light. The drive-out tag is E172413 with an expiration of 11/25/20. But they can't maintain their lane. They've gone over the center, the center divide, and they're swerving like at first they kind of almost swerved into me, so that's what caught my attention. They're continuing northbound on Dickerson Road toward Old Hickory. They almost hit another car just now. They almost hit another car that was in the center lane. It looks to be like a dark gray. And coming up, getting ready to pass due west. But I mean, they're not just on their phone or something. They're all over. They're on Dickerson. Yeah, they're on Dickerson, northbound, crossing due west right now. Okay, all right. Bye. Go off the road somewhere. Look at this. Yeah, I'm going to follow to see where they go. how to park his vehicle. He can't even figure out how to park and go in.
Even parking in a parking spot?
He's kind of straddling a couple spots here. I don't know if he's planning on going it. I don't know what he's going to do. Look at how close he is parking up to the minivan over there.
How did it took him a really long time to park?
I'm going to call 911 to let them know they're here. Well, I just called about a possible drunk driver on Dickerson Road, northbound. It was a call. I just got off the call maybe a minute ago. I just wanted to report that that driver has pulled into what's called Royal Discount Tobacco and Beer. They pulled into this beer liquor store. I'm not sure the address. It's on Dickerson Road. It's between Bell Grimes and Westershire on Dickerson. And the person is still in their vehicle. Thank you. All right. They're going to let officers in the area know. I kind of want to park behind the guy so he can't just take off and hit somebody. Did you see what he was doing? Well, he's just going in now. Oh, he can hardly walk.
Are we going in?
Yeah.
I cut some of this parking lot stuff down a little bit just for the sake of time, but as my daughter and I get around his car, he actually starts coming out, and he's got a case of beer with him.
Excuse me. It's too much drink. Not driving.
No.
No, you can't drive in the condition that you're in.
No?
No. Policia, on the way.
Okay.
Do you have a friend who can come and drive you?
No?
Do you have a friend who can come and drive you?
The odor of alcohol was very strong.
Do you have a friend who can come and drive you, sir?
No.
We try to help. We try to help you. We try to help you, okay?
No?
Let's go in and explain the situation. No, no, no. I'll try to help you. Okay. He's super drunk and he was driving drunk. I was on the phone with 911 when he pulled in here. I'm waiting for the police to come. It's not, it has nothing to do with you, except I'm explaining. I can't, in good conscience, let this guy get back on the road.
In all actuality, it is her responsibility to note his demeanor and not sell alcohol to him, even for off-premises consumption.
No? No? No?
Yeah, because he was drinking elsewhere and stopped in here to get something.
No. What about?
He could hardly walk when he walked in here.
He walked like that.
No.
Well, I have the video evidence. He was all over the road and nearly hit me and several other vehicles.
She told me she knows him and actually said that he just walks like that. It was very clear that he was drunk.
No? What about?
Well, I'm going to park my vehicle behind his vehicle so he cannot leave, and I'll be waiting for the police.
Ano sa reaction? No? Seguro. Ano sa reaction?
I'm going to wait for the police, and I'm going to block his vehicle in.
She talks to him for a little bit, and then eventually he actually takes the beer and hands it to her. A little bit after that, she tries to get his keys, but he won't give them to her.
Just want you to be safe. Here's the deal. Let me explain if you can tell him.
Okay, thank you.
If the police don't see you in the car, no DUI.
Okay, thank you.
If the police don't see you in the car, no DUI.
Okay.
I can't let you get in and drive this way,
Deme la llave, su carro.
No.
sir.
Está
Okay?
borracho. Sí, mamá, antes ven conmigo.
That's all I'm trying to do. Maybe friends. Have a friend.
Okay,
Yeah, this is what he's gonna do.
A friend to come and drive.
Sí,
I don't want you to get hurt. I want you to live.
Yo voy a mi carro y voy a su casa.
Okay. Dice
Okay.
él que él no quiere que usted mate a alguien y usted se mate. Haga lo que
You won't be arrested if he's not in the car.
Ven
He's
conmigo.
gonna call a friend, come and
Amigo?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Okay? Thank you. I'm still going to move my vehicle.
okay.
Okay.
Vamos a su carro, llámale a
Now, she has the beer, but he still has his keys, so I'm concerned that he's going to come out and try to leave. I really thought they were just going to hope that I would leave, and then he would get his beer back and be able to take off and go, but I wasn't having it.
But she can translate.
I was about to try.
Sí.
Si deja las llaves aquí, él se puede.
Yo no me yo había metido.
¿Ah?
Voy a metido.
Ah, bueno. They coming to pick him up.
Because I don't want you to be hurt.
Yeah,
I
metido.
will not let him go like that.
I know sometimes it's hard to tell when you're behind the counter. You can't catch how everybody is.
You know, because I know him, he is always like that.
Uh-huh.
You know,
But
it's,
all over, I don't want him to
hit somebody,
hit his
and
car. I don't want him to
really
get hurt. I don't want him to go off by himself off the road, and hit
I will
something.
take care of that, don't worry.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Dile a Alex, gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will follow him.
Thank you.
Until,
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Then you get home safe, and you can
Yeah.
he can take his product with him.
they
If somebody can drive,
No, okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Gracias.
Yeah. She's going to help him. He's got friends coming. They're coming. They're going to wait for the friends. And he's not going to drive.
I wonder why she's deciding to take the trash out and stuff.
Well, because she had to do it at the moment. But I just wanted to make sure he's safe.
He seems hungry.
You know?
About 5 minutes after I came out of the establishment and began to wait, he finally came out because his buddies did arrive. We'd actually been in the parking lot of this liquor store for about 18 minutes total by the time his friends had shown up. So that was actually pretty good. And we were very, very happy to see that someone was coming to drive his car home and make sure that he got home safely. I don't know if he got a refund for his beer because he never came back out with it, and they seemed to drive away without ever retrieving it. You can't really hear the conversation we were having, and it wasn't much of a conversation because he really was indicating that he didn't understand, or at least couldn't speak English very well. The same could be said for his two friends that showed up, but they definitely understood that I absolutely wanted him to be safe. I didn't want him to wreck his car, lose his job, go to jail, hurt himself, or someone else for that matter. So in the end, this was a very, very positive outcome. It was great to see some friends come to his rescue, and I was able to rest better that night, knowing that he most likely made it home safely. One more call that I made after we left, and I told my daughter it'd be extremely tragic if I didn't make this other call, to actually cancel the police call, because the police never arrived. But I at very least wanted to call back and say, hey, this vehicle that I called and reported earlier, there is a different driver behind the wheel. Don't pull that person over, because we got the drunk driver out of behind the wheel. He's in a different vehicle, and he's going to make it safely home. That would have been pretty bad if this guy comes to help out his buddy and then gets pulled over and is assumed to be drunk. So we averted that tragedy as well. Thanks for hanging out again for another Dashman adventure. Please like and subscribe, comment as well. All of those things absolutely help me greatly. Haven't been out on the roads a whole lot lately with the shutdowns and the pandemic, but I'm looking forward to bringing you a lot of new, fresh content shortly. In the meantime, be safe out there and record everything.